Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. As you can see in front of you today is a watch from Atolio Vegas, and this brand is actually based in Munich, Germany. They produce some pretty simple kind of gentish design watches, which I thought were pretty cool looking. They have some interesting dial colors as well, and they also sell some pretty cool jewelry. But yeah, this is the box the watch arrived in, DHL. They offer free shipping worldwide. And mine arrived DHL from Germany in about 3 business days, so shipping was pretty good. Let me open the box and let's take a look. Now I have already pulled the watch out of the box, and as you can see, this is their Zolten model in the emerald green dial. There are, I believe, 7 different variants. I will drop a link down to them in the description below. And just an all-around, simple, clean, dial. Everything is really clean. Looks pretty nice. The box itself, as you can see, it came all wrapped up the watch in plastic, so I had to remove all that to show you guys. But it comes with your warranty card in here, and you also do get a little tool to adjust the actual band. So as you can see here inside this box, you get a little tool, one of those little tool springs to adjust the actual bands. I used my little hammer I have with the pins, so I didn't really need to use that. Anyway, getting straight into it, this watch is crafted of solid 316L stainless steel. For the most part, it is mostly brushed all around, as you can see. And yeah, a really nice slim design, integrated bracelet here. But yeah, everything is pretty much brushed besides the undercarriage of that bezel there. Kind of that porthole style bezel. It's kind of like that gentish design. Now, this is the emerald green dial, as you can see. Kind of has like a sunburst effect there when the light hits it. And this was based off the emerald diamond, I was told. So that's quite interesting. Now, the actual watch, the dial itself, is quite simple. You have applied markers there for the hours. And then you have lume as well on all the hour plots and on the hands. As you can see, they're polished hands. And we get a little circular cutout for the date over at the 3 o'clock position, which is actually pretty legible and keeps it pretty symmetrical, this watch. I like that they did that. The crown is actually signed and pull and push, and we do get 100 meters, which is very nice on this watch. Most watches of this style are not water resistant. This one is 100 meters, and I did test it. You definitely can take this in the pool or swimming. It is 100 meters water resistant. Just don't take it diving, I would say. But yeah, a good everyday, watch you can wear to the beach, the office. It's kind of an everyday sports watch in my eyes. Now, the actual dimensions of this model, looking at 42 millimeters across. In terms of case diameter, in terms of case thickness, very slim at 8 millimeters. We do get a nice flat sapphire crystal as well, so I think it's a pretty good price. I believe pricing on these is $216 US, which is not too bad. They do have a 10% discount if you sign up for their newsletter on their website, so you can save 10%, which is always good to save money, of course. Now, the actual bracelet, let's get into it. The bracelet is actually really nice and kind of glitters, when the light hits it, kind of has this like glittering effect, which most of you guys are familiar with these style of bracelets. Just looks really nice when the light hits it at all different angles. I think that's really nice. The actual clasp is a butterfly style clasp signed with the logo of Atolio Vegas. Opens up to a little butterfly clasp here. And we can get a look at the case back here. As you can see, screwed in case back, states 10 ATM, Atolio Vegas, stainless steel, water resistant, Japanese movement. And this watch is running a Japanese quartz movement, a Miyota movement, which is produced by Citizen. Miyota, I believe Citizen does own Miyota. And yeah, just an overall decent, reliable quartz movement that you're going to need to change the battery every couple of years. Other than that, it keeps great time, a few seconds fast a month. That's about it. Now let's actually pull out the crown and get this thing. So we should get one position for a date here. Pull out once, we get a quick set date. Final position, and the second hand will stop, and then you can set the time here. Feels very nice. I must say the crown is very nice. Nice crown guards as well to protect that crown. Let's set that to 1010. Push it down, and you're all good to go. Very easy to use. Definitely a very good pick up and go watch. And let's get a little closer in on that logo there. As you can see, the AV is applied there. Actually, the detailing looks pretty good. If you take a closer look at that, and all these screws are lined up perfectly as well. If you take a look at the screws, they're not all out of whack, they're all lined up perfectly, which I thought was a nice little detail. Yeah, the actual case finish is pretty good, mostly brushed there, as you can see. Everything is pretty smooth, no sharp edges, which I always look for. As you can see, this part kind of comes out a little bit here. And yeah, overall it looks pretty good, I must say. Not too heavy, not too light. Obviously, this is an integrated bracelet, so you're not going to be able to swap it out if you want. That's how these watches are. I'm sure some of you guys, have seen other brands produce watches, that have integrated bracelets as well. But yeah, this watch actually does have some lume as well, and I also do have a few pieces of jewelry to show you, which is quite interesting. But yeah, let me throw the torch on here. There's some green lume on here. It actually glows pretty decent. I did go ahead and kill the studio light, and as you can see, the lume's actually pretty good. Pretty evenly applied on those hands and on those hour markers. Definitely doesn't fade quickly either. So I'd say a pretty good job. It must be C3 Super Luminova, I'm pretty sure. Something of that nature, because it looks exactly like that in that green hue. Yeah, but nonetheless, very, very legible at night. Now, Atolio Vegas actually included a couple pieces of jewelry they sent me to take a look at. Pretty cool. Nice little bags here with little zippers on the top. Let's take a look at the first bag. I already know it's in here. We do have a couple chains, and they're all really affordable. They're all crafted of solid 316L stainless steel. Not like that fake jewelry, that you get with the plating that leaves all green marks on you and stuff. As you can see, this one in here is an angel wing on a rope chain, 5mm, and this is a 5mm Cuban style chain, which is pretty cool. So they're all crafted of solid 316L stainless steel, and they're polished, meaning it's not really gonna, tarnish. Nothing's gonna happen to it. It's pretty much stay the same throughout the years. And I believe they're like, their jewelry runs from like $39 at the low point of their bracelets to about $49 for, something like this, a chain. But yeah, as you can see here, it is in that Cuban style. And if I get a little closer, you can see it's polished, all stainless steel. And then you get a little AV as well on the actual buckle there, which is pretty cool. And yeah, not too bad there. I do wear some chains, but I mostly wear kind of gold chains. I have like a 5mm, I believe like a Figaro chain. But yeah, definitely something nice to beat around in, I must say. If you're not looking to spend a lot of money and get a nice look, this might be something you want to look at. I really like the rope chain with the angel wing. I think this is one of the nicest ones. And as you can see, this is the angel wing. I think this one's pretty cool, actually. This comes on a rope chain. I really like rope chains. I think this is probably my favorite style of chain, as you can see there. These are all crafted of solid 316L stainless steel. And they're pretty nice. They have a nice weight to them. They're not gonna, turn different colors. And, I believe they put 24 months warranty even on these chains as well. And just pretty decently made, I must say, for the price. As you can see, it shines pretty nicely there as well. And it looks pretty kind of luxurious, even though it's solid, solid 316L stainless steel, just like most of your guys' watches. So good idea to produce jewelry of 316L. I think this is pretty cool. And on the back it does state Atolio Vegas. Now in bag number 2, we do have a bracelet. I believe this is a 5mm. This bracelet, this is a 5mm, kind of Cuban style or Cuban twisted style. Get this open here. Let's see this. And da-da. Yes, it is. So this is the 5mm bracelet, which is basically the same style as the actual necklace, but it's just a bracelet. And I believe it's 18 centimeters. As you can see, it connects there to these three, so you can kind of adjust it if you want a little smaller. And you get a little lobster clasp here, and their logo right here. But overall, it looks pretty good, It looks exactly like, 925 silver, but it's stainless steel, highly polished, and it's not going to tarnish or anything like that, because it is stainless steel. And, pretty cool design. Now here's the watch on my 6.5-inch wrist. I sized it up. I removed 2 links from each side of the bracelet. And it's a really nice fit. I must say, the watch is very comfortable. The bracelet does not pull hair or anything like that. And overall, it's a very comfortable, classic-looking fit. Definitely can dress it up or dress it down. It's thin enough to slide under a cuff as well. And overall, I'm pretty pleased with the overall wearing experience of this timepiece. So furthermore, guys, I think this is a pretty decent, watch for the money. If you're looking to spend under $200 and you want an everyday timepiece you can take in the water with a nice dial, good lume, sapphire crystal, a reliable quartz movement, and yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that. I think it's a pretty decent deal. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews coming in with the Atolio Vegas Emerald Green Dial. A really cool watch. But yeah, anyway guys, definitely subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment down below, share the video with your friends, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.